Okay. Oh, I forgot my phone. I'm gonna find it. Ugh. Oh. Okay, I found my phone. It had fallen. I have my heater and I keep going around it. Okay. Okay. Let's put on some snazzy music, do some meditation, and get in the mood. Okay.
When you download the Smiths app.
All right. Hi. Please put a thumbs up. I am going to meditate. We're going to ground ourselves. So we're going to imagine a ball of our liking and our color. I'm going to pick purple. That is my favorite color. And we're going to relax. So the ball is relaxing both of our feet. Both our feet are relaxing. Relaxing both of our lower legs. Relaxing both of our upper thighs, or upper legs. Relaxing our chest, our back, our arms and our hands. Relaxing our neck and our head. And the ball will tether itself to our feet and go all the way down into the earth. Way deep, deep down into the earth. And it sucks all that mother love. It siphons it up and it fills our feet, our lower legs, our upper legs, our chest, our back, our arms, our hands, our neck, our head. And that love goes forth and spews out and spews out. And all that love and all the love, just all there. And then we bring back what's left and put it to our heart and do 3 ums. Okay, there we go. All right, 2 people left. Apparently, they were not friends of Omegas. Usually that's the way it works, or they're just curious. So that happens. I appreciate people who put the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithms. This is my last live show for a while. So I wanted to let everyone know that I have called 2 different companies on to give me a price for my house to sell. So I would have to split half of it with Senior Psycho Pants, and then I could take the other half. I had looked into what Elon Musk had called affordable living, and for about, it's approximately 25 grand per thing that you buy for it's called boxed houses, which is made in Las Vegas, Nevada. And they bring it up, they set it up and everything. So I started looking for property with land rights. I found one, so I'll see how it goes with the price and everything, down the road. Either it can go down or up. So I am been busy doing nothing. Oof, my goodness. So I had my metaphysical therapist today, and I found out that I have a connection to around here in Pahrump. apparently in 1846-47, I lived out here. And it was in my last lifetime. So I thought that was kind of, neat, And that's what I found out. So I thought that was, kind of neat. Well, it's only been 5 minutes, so bottoms up. Here we go. The wild berry's got a different taste. So here it is. It is, we are talking about past lives, and I was working with my metaphysical therapist, and I get her caught up. It's been a while because I should have done it last Sunday, but I didn't. And I could have, but she already made plans when I said I wasn't going to do it, and I thought I was going to be busy with friends and doing shit. So, anyhow, what happened was I talked to her and I said, I need to let go of this property that I'm at because I need to start to move on so I can actually live, you know, so I can live and have a good life. I don't want to deal with a sociopath anymore. And I'm going to have to, I decided that I'm going to have to sell. Hi. And I have found they have Elon Musk homes. Yes. And they're built in Las Vegas, Nevada. Mm-hmm. And they're called box homes. And Elon Musk has bought from this company over in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm really excited to say that even if I don't get as much as I want, as long as I'm able to buy an Elon Musk home and I can buy the property that I want with the water rights, then I can put the Elon Musk home on there and I can have a boxed house from Las Vegas. How cool is that? Yeah. It and they're really strong. They show one of the box houses with 6 cars on it. And they say, how many times have you thought that you wouldn't have a car on your house? Well, there you go. You never would think about it, but it happened. They show pictures of catastrophes where there's cars on the houses and their roof can't hold it. So what happens is you got to collapse the roof. But not on the Elon Musk house. They put 6 cars up there. Well, not Elon. It's called boxed houses. But they're really cool because they're not Elon Musk. It's just boxed houses. But Elon Musk says, this is the wave of the future. And I'm going to have to go with what Elon Musk says because it is a wave of the future. It is an easier way. Everything is cut to precise. You have it put in. Imagine if each, I think it was like 970 square feet per cube when it folds out. So if for every 970 feet is 25 grand of perfectly molded and done. So for 50 grand, you can have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house. A lot of people who are spending, if you have like 100,000, you could spend more and have a bigger house. Or like I always say, down the road, you can go and get one of those houses and you can add on. And that's what's great about these houses. Down the road, when you got a little more money, instead of moving, hey, we got land, throw in another house, good to go. Now, if I had the money, I would keep this house and get one of those houses on the property and put in what I needed. So, all right. But that's just for now. I haven't talked to anybody. I haven't dealt with anybody who came up with any other solution. My theory was that I can get like a couple houses, like a couple, things, and make about, if I put two of them together, that's a pretty decent sized house. Have it, they make it to fit you. So when they put it in, okay, I want to have 2 bedrooms and whatever, and that's how they do it. They make it in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, even in my last lifetime, I was a Nevadian. So it's kind of funny serendipity. So we also can talk about Atlantis. Atlantis is what I call in the Eye of Africa, but I think there's 13. I mean, 12. There's 12 of them. 13. There's 12 Atlantises, because if there was 13, there would be one that was for the father who had the main everything. Maybe that's the one everyone's talking about. And then you have the 12 other where the children had their own kingdoms. So. And then we're also talking about pyramid power. That was a really big book back in the 70s and 80s. My friends and I used to play what you call pyramid tricks. They would put pyramids underneath people's chairs to see if they would get aroused. It was like a weird thing that my friend used to try at home. And I go, wow, she's got issues. Okay. So you can have, and they used to have back in the 80s, they would be these, and you see them every so often, the pyramid hats. They're supposed to make you enlightened and smarter and help you with stuff. And it's been proven a lot of these things that they've been using in the 70s and 80s from the Pyramid Power book has really worked. So what I am going to do is get the Pyramid Power book again and look up and do some of these tricks that they have done on there, because mine is packed, and yeah. And we will do the pyramid power tricks and what they have stated, but I can also look online. One way or another, we're going to make a pyramid power hat, and I'll make it in a small video. Now I have, yeah, I'm wearing my SpaceX shirt. We will be talking about pyramids, past lives, and of course, we got Atlantis on the head. And if no one comes in 20 after I leave, that's kind of sad. Maybe I should make it later since it's my last show for a while. So, I'll just smoke some weed and wait. So with the Pyramid Power book and what is entitled with that is the whole fact that they believe pyramid power has been inundated on the earth for since probably the beginning of time. They probably use that for power source. You see, all the pyramids are on what are called ley lines. And you have the earth that's round, and you have all these ley lines around it. They are power sources. They're big power sources. And when you have these ley lines, what it is, it it adds power. I can get a boxed house that's made in Las Vegas, Nevada, and buy property with water rights that I've already found a spot of property with water rights. I have talked to two different companies, so they'll get back to me tomorrow. I'll find out what it is. If that's the case, because most that I think they can give is where I get 100,000 a piece. But have you seen the prices of the fixer uppers? They start at 100,000, and we're talking ones with not much square footage. There you go. So, oh, it was a friend of mine who said, "Well, you won't get this." They have boxed houses here in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where they make it. That is their home base. And I am so surprised that there's not more people buying this because it's amazing. And I've heard so many good things, how well they keep the heat, how well they keep the cooling, and how efficient they are. I'm like, well, hot damn it and noodle cakes. That makes me all happy. So that's cool. I also, it gives me a choice like, what if I win the lottery? And I want to live in convenience while senior psychopaths leaves. I can have uh, more or less have one here for my son. While he has his room, I can have someone put in something. But I could live somewhere for a while. And then when I'm redoing the house, I can live in one of the boxed houses. You got to think on a positive note. So here's to the lottery. Well, I haven't played it since last week, so I'm going to have to say that I'm going to have to drive to Shoshone to go get another lottery ticket. But let's all hope everyone does well. I'd be just happy winning enough to buy my senior psychopath out, enough to buy him out, enough to have money to stay somewhere where I can, not have to deal with him. And then enough to buy the box house, at least the one box house that's 900. I think it's 970 square feet per thing. So it's really cool. I'm like, woo, all excited. I'm like a little schoolgirl. Oh my God, I can't believe. I was looking, they don't have no like different aspects that you can pick from. They probably make every single order specialized, which is really cool. Now, I don't know how much it is like per se, you know, but I do know that it is a lot cheaper. Now, they say that the 970 square feet is two of them, but they said the $50,000 house that Elon Musk bought from this company was three houses. And I think that's a pretty good price. So I'm seeing what price I'm going to get for my house from two different companies and see what they say. Now, to be honest, I don't expect much and it wouldn't be worth it if it's like 50 grand a piece. Yeah, that's how bad my house is. I mean, to be honest, my ex is obese and he tried to fit in a Barbie shower. It just didn't work. He's a big boy. So I have a broken shower. I have no working AC or heat. Parts of my house are sinking into that need to be raised up and leveled, like half, like a quarter of the house on the thing. And then when that's done, they'll have to probably replace all the windows because they'll crack and break. And yeah, the reason why, because the owner who lived here used her hot tub like a bathtub. Isn't that lovely? You know, yeah. And then let the water out every night. Yeah. I thought to myself, wow. Yeah, they were really smarty pants. Just working with that. So anyway, I thought, okay, all right. Well, we are going to be talking about past lives I talked to my metaphysical therapist, and we realized that I had a past life here in Nevada in Pahrump area in 1864 or 65, 60, in the 60s, like between 64 to 67. And I had lived here lived my whole life here and had no problem, knew the people, was a good person. It was nothing, it was actually a normal life for, my fact. The only trauma I had was when I died, I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave the property. I didn't want to leave. But I've been reborn and here I am. I'm back again. Woo! So, yeah, I'm back. Hello. I'm always talking about leaving and going to Alaska. Go to Alaska like the Klondike. So, anyway, I'm excited about that. But I'm just excited about thinking about never having to see senior psychopaths ever again. That's more exciting. Never having him. He can go to the VFW and wench a bitch about me. But you know what? He needs to move on. He really does. Forgive me, move on, and go get another girlfriend that she'll break up with you. I don't know. I'm hoping that somebody will want to stick with him for a bit because then it keeps him out of my shit. It just keeps him out of my shit. Yeah. So, and that's where that's going. But here we are talking about the pyramids. Now, I read The Pyramid Power, and there has been talk about this. All the pyramid, they have found residue as if it was a battery. They found where the vibrations went with the water going up and down, and you would have water hitting the top. They have found that. They have found water lines, which conclude it was one big, massive, you got it, battery. And bada bing, you got a big ass battery. But they're missing one part, one important part, the top. The top had a gold top with a diamond or some type of big rock that helped with the power. And it also at night, like we have our pyramid in Las Vegas that lights up and it goes straight up, and NASA can see it, when they're up over the earth. Same thing over in Egypt. It was supposedly they call it the light of the gods. Now, everything is different on that, but it didn't light up for the Egyptians. I'm sure it did. For the Egyptians, it works for them. But what happened to the top of the pyramid? Will it ever be found? Will it just be lost in the sands of time? And then you have the whole point. What if we could re-emulate everything, put a gold top on there, on the top of the pyramid, and try to do exactly what they did so many thousands of years? Could we duplicate the effects and what happens? What are the effects? Is it really being on that ley line? Would it cause electricity, free electricity? Can you imagine how many things that we own, including the watch I'm wearing, which after 50, 60 years is pretty much gone to the sands of time? I got to put it on a charger. I'll be back. So when you have something that could go to the sands of time, and be gone. How many electronic devices have we found out there that the government hasn't told any of us, that we're toys, not just little ray guns that the aliens use. We're talking some major stuff in which what's being used nowadays. Now, the big secret is, are we controlling the weather, or is certain areas of the earth getting more water than what they should because their countries are paying the United States for good weather? What if you had, like Hawaii, what if they had to pay a certain tax for good weather? You ever wonder why it's so expensive? Maybe they're paying the United States government for good weather. And we also, I want to say on the top of the hit on the eclipse, be careful when you're traveling and make sure you know which stores are open. So many stores will be closed that are in the eclipse area that you might want to take extra groceries for when you can with you, because of the fact that there's so many thousands of people who are going to go for this effect and everything. What I would do is, make sure you have a place to stay, and do not use Verbo. They suck balls. They really do. They suck balls. If I had a pair, I would be hanging them out and going, kiss them, baby. You might want to make sure that where you are staying and what you are doing are very important. I got to tell a friend of mine, my metaphysical therapist is going to watch the eclipse. I'm so happy for her. I hope she has a really good, safe trip. Now I'm getting warm from drink. Alcohol just makes me, that's why I get naked. That explains it. Whew, I'm getting hot. My son used to go, it's getting hot in here. Dang it. So, anyway, with the eclipse, if you're in the eclipse area, please make sure you have enough groceries to last. You're having people from all around the world coming to your area. So it's good to make sure you have enough toilet paper, those things that you normally don't buy. If you might be kind of getting low on, you might want to stock up now, because it might be a bit before you're able to, restock. Me, I buy a 6 pack, 12 pack. They're good for 6 months. I live alone, but other people are in a different situation. So if you're dealing with the eclipse that's coming up on April 8th, April 8th. I'm thinking of my beauty appointment is April 6th. Look, I'm just starting the show. So if you're dealing with that, then make sure you have a good place to stay. You have your reservation all set up, and that number two, you have enough supplies. That means if you normally go to, say you happen to be in that place where you get your prescription, you might want to make sure that it's going to be there. There's going to be a lot of people from all around the world over in this area. So as I always say, keep your eye out and just be careful and keep it safe. Our neck of the woods, it's cloudy outside, cold and crappy, but to me, I love it. I love it. It's nice. It's different weather than always sunny, always sunny. So it's nice. So here's to all my lovelies, including you. Yes. Ah, damn burping spiders. They're getting big, and, they need to be burped again. Damn it. My grandfather used to say that he had giraffes underneath him, little baby giraffes who would get noisy. Yes, guess what? I called two companies to see if they buy my house. Now, I'm not getting excited or anything, but it'll give myself an idea how much my house is worth. I found out that box houses is made in Nevada, here in Las Vegas. Now, box houses is 970 square feet. I found a property that had water rights. So if I get enough money, I can get the house I want and put it on this property. But I was hoping to get this house. Then it would be easy. I can just make it way I want it, and we'll see how everything works out. I haven't won the lottery yet. Uh, yes, barking spiders. God, I hate my nails. They need to be. Yes, my fat spiders. Oh, I didn't even spell it right. Well, I had a friend put a fire under my butt. My friend told me, and it's true, it's holding back my relationships and stuff. Who wants to come on a property where senior psychopaths is watching you from the kitchen window? I mean, he's not going to do nothing. He just watches you. He's never done anything to, any of my other guys except the one who went and got happy with gunfire. Then he got angry. Oh, yeah. Well, I live here and my ex lives on the main house. He lives precariously through me. And then he goes to the VFW and bitches about me. Well, what happened was I was told by a friend because I want to date other guys. And guys won't come on this property because they hear I'm living with senior psychopaths, over in the main house over there. So, senior psychopaths, yeah. No, it's 50% his and 50% mine. So, in order to get the house, I have to buy him out. That means you find out how much it's worth. So, yeah. So, if it's considerably low, like 130 grand, half that. So that's the way it goes. You have what 130 grand is, or whatever they say. So it say it's 100 grand. It's 50, you know, uh, 50 grand a piece. So I would have to get yeah. He never freaking leaves. I'll be honest with you, early in the morning, he's dead to the world. When I used to work a shift from 12 to 8, by the time I got home, he was already in bed. How often do I visit? When I take a shower, because there's no shower in my RV. The pipe's broken and we haven't fixed it. And I don't have a water heater. So even if the pipes were fixed, I still couldn't use it except in the summertime. Yeah, I have to take a shower, and I get excited in my shower for only one thing, my hair. Oh shit. I just remembered my friend was talking to me on my phone watch. I'm sitting there brushing my hair going, "Oh yeah, that feels so good." Oh shit. She probably thought I was my friend probably thought I was having a little bit too much fun with myself. Oh, no. I love my hair brushed and I'm constantly brushing my hair because if I don't brush my hair a lot, what happened is I get zits filled with hair and I have to pull them out. They get all knotted and it's not nice. So, yeah. And I hate that. I hate having to go in and that's the only time I got to go and take a shower. And I'm really quiet and I get in and out quick. But yeah, I still feel a lot better than when I lived in the main house. I love my it's getting But I thought it was funny. Here I'm talking to her. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to go online. I was telling my friend I'm going online soon. Yeah. I've tried some new hair stuff. And this one that doesn't have oil in it doesn't work well with my hair. I bought a buttload of this shit. It was only $2 a piece. But I'm thinking, God, maybe I can add some oils in it. But it really didn't do much good for my hair. It felt like it stripped it, and then I was stuck with hair that was stripped, and I was like, shit, this stuff's you know, uh, not the way I thought it would be. So I'm not using the shampoo, which I only bought one of them. I got a whole bunch of the conditioner, which works wonderful. Yeah, I have a lot of hair. Yeah. No, my hair, well, my hair can be something else. It has a mind of its own. It'll be fine right now because it's when I go to bed and I wake up, it'll wake up different. It's got its mind of its own. So I just put it up, thankfully. And I'm like, I got a colic right here, right here. And it does strange shit. So I got a lot of hair. It looks good when I first wash it and stuff. But if I go to bed and wake up, go to work, yeah. Ah, somebody else has a crazy bed head. I wake up and it's like, wow, did you party last night? No, I didn't party. I went to bed and I sleep hard. Ah, so John, I'm financially cannot buy a computer right now. I'm like been so bummed about it. I was thinking of having like a thing, uh, like seeing what I can do. Right now, the only thing I could do is make lots of little videos and do TikTok. Okay, because I really enjoy getting out of my box and doing something different, you know? But guess what, John? My metaphysical therapist and I found out that I was in another lifetime in this area, this exact area in 1864, 65, or 66, between that time. And yeah, I lived here. Oh, that's why I couldn't, I think, feel like I wanted to give up my homestead or whatever. And I wanted to be able to, if I have to, sell my home, but I don't want to. I rather stay here. I like the neighborhood, I know my neighbors across the street, and Mr. Cotton Ball Head, he's got totally white hair. He looks like this little old guy with his cotton ball, just like a big Q-tip. Lincoln. Well, in that time frame, I was figuring it as more in 1867 or whatever. That's during the Civil War, but because it was out west, you know, it was just one of those things. She lived a long life. I said, "Wow." I said, "Woo-wee, that is pretty neat," and I meditated and seeing how the house looked, and you know, I now know why I liked having houses with wraparound porches because I had one here or longer. It could have been different, but it's around that time. You can guesstimate between 10 to 15 years is what my dad used to say in past lives. So I'm giving a guess of that same thing. Yeah, I've been here. So that's the reason why I've had a hard time letting go. And I just didn't know why. And that's why I like my metaphysical therapist. Won't fall in love with me. Oh, thank God. And keeps it professional. I love her. She is such a positive person. Can't believe it. That's why I'm like, it's my home again. I came home. Ooh, ooh. It's funny though? I didn't find Pahrump. It was somebody else. Yeah. because yeah, I was a mom. I helped I guess it would be like he ran a business and I helped him run it and take care of the kids. Yes, I was an early settler. It was I'm getting that he wasn't broke, but we weren't, like lavish rich. But we were okay, we didn't live in a hut, we lived in a nice house. Yes. I think it was. It was a while back. I don't know when it was named from. So that's I don't even know Prum's own thing. I mean, I know it's like Water Rock and Prumpy. Some people call it Prumpy. Yeah. So I'm trying to put everything out so I can be ready to make decisions because I'm tired of feeling stuck, you know? I mean, if I was a guy, would I really want to come over with senior psychopaths? He wanted to put me away in prison for 10 years if I didn't want to get back with him. So, Harry, yeah, dang altercation. Ah, that's when I quit drinking mimosa. Drink a whole case. Oh, I used to buy them by the case. We knew a guy. Oh, I would love to go back in Detroit and to go to the place and see what kind of deals I can get. Go to the nut company. I usually go there and I'd get my favorite nuts, and then I used to go Saturday and Sunday, or Saturday for the fruit market. It was a champagne mimosa champagne. It was like yellow or orange. It was yellow, and it would have like it's a mimosa champagne by Andre Champagne. I bought a buttload of them. In Christmas time, I get great deals from this guy over in Detroit. So I would get like stuff to go into different, gift baskets and stuff like that. Back in the day, I don't do gift baskets no more. Everyone's different. They don't just, it's a cheap way. You get like a cheap bottle of wine. You get some chocolates and stuff, bloom, 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 and get some dollar store stuff. Man, you can make a $10 basket look like it was 50. It cost me out of pocket $10 per basket. So I give it to, um, you know, people who you didn't know what to give to. So it's a cheap way to do it. Or you can add stuff in it. Yeah, I knew how to cut corners. I'm like, that's why I bought them by the case. How much per case? Oh, that's a good price. If I buy 2 cases, will I get a better price? Me too. Let's see. Oh, let me find some chocolate. There we go. Nummies. Let's see. My favorite on the minis is the Milky Way Midnight. Oh, they're so good. I could probably do a commercial. Hi, it's midnight in the Milky Way. Uh, a dark chocolate. Oh my God. Mmm. Delicious. Good idea. Chocolate. It's not just an aphrodisiac. It makes you feel good inside. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. Makes me want to smoke more weed. $10. Albertsons. I was like, God, I hope that. Oh yeah, it has everything I want. And see, the only thing it doesn't have is the Easter thing. I don't got kids. I don't need Easter on there. I got a $10 bag. I usually keep it in my other part. I love my nummies. Just a little num. I wish you could come over and have some. This is truly flavored vodka. It's only 60 proof. It's not real, you know. Um, and then I have this one. This one tastes pretty good too. Let me try that. What's the difference between the two? And try. I'll figure out which one I like better. It was only, like 4.25, 29 for things, so it's not bad. This one. I think I like the lighter one better. But I wanted to try them both. And then I got sour gummies. I want to move on and get my life going. I've been thinking of a theme song. It's Omega. What do you think? It's Omega. I am so blessed. I really am. I may live in an army, but baby, it's my own space. If I want to get naked and put butt prints on the walls, I can do it. Cheers to you. Here's to you, John. Thanks for the thumbs up. I could stay a little bit after the time because I'm not going to be coming on for a long time unless something wonderful happens. I will go live. Take it. Well, hello, Eno. So, on dealing with past lives, I was really happy to hear about that. Okay, cool. All right. And it was amazing. So, in dealing with past lives, I used to dream all the time of the 1920s. I would dream and dream. And finally, I would tell my dad, I had a really disturbing dream. My dream went to, damn, ugh, burping spiders quit. Whew, I'm going to have to get them good. A lot of people were they had talked about living in different star systems. It's unusual, but that's okay, If you live that, then being in the past life, you can tell what your feeling is, what the people lived. It's amazing, but like anything, what positive do you bring to the table? I always talk about raising our vibrations because 2024 is the year that all of the connections to our earth where it shows the different dimensions and stuff will not overlap no more and they will move away. So anyone with higher vibration will go in the higher vibration place and the people who are in the low vibration will go to that place and the earth will move into a higher vibration is what it said. So right, John, you are here now. And it is, yeah. Mhm. So anyway, when dealing with, I think I've lost my train of thought and I'm high as fuck. Let's talk about Atlantis. Atlantis is one of my favorite subjects because I think they are should look for 12 different Atlantis. That means they will have the keynote of the three rings. There should be 12 three rings, um, palaces or whatever. There should be 12 Atlantises all around the world in which to find. Reason why I came to this conclusion: number one, Poseidon had 6 sets of male twins, which gives it the 12. He gave all his male sons their own place to rule, their own Atlantis, if you think about it, because Poseidon is what you call the sea god, or what do I say? He was an alien. He was a person from another galaxy who liked to hang out in our sea and oceans because he liked to hang out with the mermaids. I don't know. He just liked the sea. So he liked the sea, and all 13, 12 of his children had. Mm. I think when people have a higher vibration, it helps with the perception for people to see. People who have higher vibrations tend not to be bothered by certain things and get triggered. They take a stab in life and, move on. Unless they graduate to guns and then they, hell, shoot it up. And oh God. Oh God, that made me laugh. Oh shit. We got a boater here. Whoop whoop. We got a boater here. Boater alert. Woo woo woo. Oh shit. Oh my God. That was a ship. Leave you at the seven? Was it a ship? Did they drop you off and did they leave you at the 7-Eleven? Just thought. I did too. And my parents were so happy when I arrived at my birthing. In fact, to be honest, I have multiple godparents because they argued to the point my mom promised everybody, you could be Stefania's godparent, you could be Stefania's godparent, you could, and you can. And yeah, they got in a fight and wanted to go to court. So my dad said, all of you could be her parents. And yeah, I really raked in on Christmas. They didn't give me money. They gave my mom money. I would have raked in if she didn't take the money and spend it. Uh, I love my mom, and I forgave her of all her misgivings, including stealing my identity so she can buy $7,000 worth of Broyhill. I forgave her all the times that when I would go to a audition and didn't get the part or whatever, she would go crazy, and I forgave her for that because a lot of people don't realize when you quit using drugs, you have the effects, certain things. It's called She had a lot of problems with dealing with pills. She was a pill popper. She went from drugs to pill popping, and yeah, a lot of the pills that she would take when you didn't get any more for a while, she'd be a real bitch. So yeah, I forgave her and I moved on, and I forgave my dad on any of his misgivings. He helped me get the house that you know, all been stuck about. It was my dad's help because he had the credit and help and the backing, and that's why I was able to get the house that I have now. It was through my father. So that's why, in a sense, yeah. Oh, yeah. Prescription drugs. Yeah. My mom, she worked for many doctors through the years, and she would prescribe her own prescription. Oh, she was good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she had this, oh, what was it? Oh, it was diet pills. They took them off the market long time ago, but in the 80s, they were the hottest thing that you can have. My mom gave me whole bag full, a bag full. Do you know what I was doing? I was selling them. I'm like, damn, this is some good money. That was diet. So, word on the street, my grandma found out that broom, yeah, the lady down the street said, no, I got it from your granddaughter. And my grandmother, I was on them too. I was on these diet pills. Boy, I cleaned my mom's house so nice and fast. It had like a codeine in it, and it made it where you didn't want to get off these diet pills, and it would cause you to have no appetite. So my grandmother read the thing and said she took the bag for me. Oh, God. It's a good thing I knew. No, I'm joking. She took the bag for me because she said it was bad for me. And I never argued with her or yelled, okay. And I went along with my life. She went and, boy, let's put it this way, she went and visited my mom. Yeah. Boy, she put her, yeah, my grandmother, man, was not a tall woman. You didn't fuck with Ellen. She got you. Oh, Lord. You didn't want to have her. My daughter has her eyes. She goes, looks at you, and she has that certain look. You know you're in trouble. Oh, my grandmother. Oh, she ran the roost. My grandfather was just the tall, figurehead. He did his work and he was a hard worker. But when it came to coming in the house, he had no jurisdiction. My grandmother had the jurisdiction to a certain extent. And yeah, yeah, it is. I'll be on for a bit, so I know that a lot of people are wanting to come in, and I'll stay up a little bit later because I know this is the last one. I really need to be paid for my hard work on YouTube. It's really not just now talking about me. We talk about the pyramids, we talk about past lives. I ask people to join in and tell me what they feel and their stuff. I ask people to come in and tell me how if they had a past life thing. I recently found out I was in the same area I'm living in now. I was happy. I was so happy. I wanted to come back to that happiness. That's how happy my life was. To be on the honest, I was happy with the man I had. I was happy with my children. I was content with the work. I learned new stuff. You would have, some little, skirmishes and stuff, but it was the West and it was beautiful. And I got to live in it in one of my lives here in Pahrump before it was even probably Pahrump. Sorry. And that's amazing when you find that out. We're also talking about pyramid power. Have you known anyone? You know what I always wanted to do? I wanted to build a meditation slash where I do my yoga and exercises in a room that's pyramid. All just pyramid. With the pyramid power. See how that would do. There's people who sleep with pyramid, what they call is the pyramid power, which is a bunch of metal frames put together to make a pyramid over your bed. Let's hope those frames are in good. You don't want them falling down when you're sleeping. Uh, and then there is okay to put the pyramid power underneath your boyfriend's chair so you can get him aroused, just in case you're a little bit ugly. Hey, not everybody is blessed. I'm just average. That's it. I really do like this one. Oh, well, I had to try this one. It is good, but I take this anyway. And here's to all my beautiful people. I am going to miss you, but I am going to make short videos, and I promise you, anything really good happens to me, I will go live. I wonder. That would be neat. I always love the Native American way of life. I have. I It feels like second nature to be. Usually, if it wasn't for my feet, they're always cracking, so I have to wear socks. I usually am barefoot in the summer. I don't hardly put shoes on, socks on until winter hits, like now. I always was barefoot. My grandparents had to buy special shoes that I couldn't open up and take them off because they couldn't keep shoes on me. And a lot of 2-year olds, but by the time I got 7, I still wanted to be that way. I don't like my feet. I told them I had to hear, what was it? My grandma goes, "What was it you said? You had to hear the earth hum." I go, "Yeah, the earth has a vibration. And if you meditate, some people say you can feel the earth's um, humming, the feeling of the earth living through you. And a lot of people like to be barefoot for that reason, just to feel the earth between their feet." I bet I was. I have to make some money, so I have to figure out a way, and that's making lots of little videos. But like I said, anything really positive happening to me, I will be online to tell you. I will tell you the good positive news, whatever it is. You know, they found a way to control burping and farting. I don't know. Dang. Oh, the burping spiders. Oh, I got a big bunch over there. Ah, geez. Call Orkin. Discovered the cure. Coming soon to California, we are supposed to wear charcoal underwear because farting might help the smog. Like they sell charcoal underwear. Kid you not. Yeah, I got my dad a pair of charcoal underwear. Yeah. And I thought he was just going to put it aside and put it as a gag gift. I bought it as a gag gift, okay? It came from a real store that sold charcoal underwear. Do you know what he did? He put it on. And then he puts his pants on and goes, "Hey, look, I'm wearing them. Boy, I can fart." Boy, he goes, "Let the crepitation begin," is what he said. Oh, God, Lord, I just be normal for once. Yeah, that was a fun Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, my dad always made Christmas so fun. I like the Christmas when we did karaoke. Yeah, but my dad didn't think I knew a lot about karaoke. I downloaded a lot of thrash metal and then had their friends come and play and they're like, "What's this? Lick me real." My stepmom's friends are Filipino. Look me roll. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, that made up for me bringing that tape that had other stuff on it on surround sound. Oh boy, never again. And no, I didn't make any videos, home videos of specialize anything after just hearing myself in stereo, surround sound in my dad's house with my dad there. And my dad was laughing. Then he would go, "Hey, Paul, could you make an extra videotape?" "Yeah, well, I want you making me an extra videotape. We want to see what comes on this." And I go, "No, Dad, trust me, there's nothing going to be on it." Oh, it was funny. Oh, God. Parents are great. I miss my dad so much. He died in less than 24 hours after he went into urgent care. Then he went to intensive care because it was 50,000 degrees. It was 50 below zero and they had it real cold. It was a block and a half from where the machine that would filter out his blood was a block and a half from the hospital. And he died from the clot. He had a blood clot, so that's what he died from. I miss my dad. I know it's not wild turkey daddy, but you know I love you. He would do these one liners. I would go, "Oh God, grandma's going to get you. Oh, she'll get you, trust me. She gets us all when she's mad. She's a goddess of everything, but don't get grandma mad." My son said, "What was your grandma like?" And I go, "The most loving woman you ever had. But if she would ask you to do something and you didn't, you got your ass whooped." And I started wearing extra underwear just in case. You want to whoop me, I'll be set. Yeah, she found out about that too. She brought me up. My mom didn't want to find time. Yeah. I was always uh, I was the hyper child out of everyone, and I would be like hanging up. Literally, I've hung off a chandelier. I done that. Let's see, what else have I done? Uh, Anything that is cool and daredevil when I was a kid. Oh, I did. Climb off a second story window, go down the trellis and go pet animals because I was told that I would have to wait. And I'm like, well, I'm not taking a nap. I haven't taken a nap in 2 years. Well, I didn't say 2 years, a long time. So I found a way to open up the window and the little thing. I've opened it up and went down the thing. Oh, yeah. Uh, my grandfather figured that out. He looked, he goes, "That window's open. Oh, that's where you went out, stuff." I wanted to be a Hollywood stunt person. I was going to be that until I realized they get hurt more than what well, I did so many Hollywood stunts. I have stitches. I had stitches on one knee so many times that when I grew taller, I was like, "Oh, finally, I could start over." My dad said they don't get paid enough for what they do. No, you're not going to be a Hollywood stunt person. Oh, come on, Dad, it'd be fun. Nope. How old? How old was I when I wanted to be a Hollywood stunt person? I was probably 8. I wanted to be a Hollywood stunt person when I was 8 or was 7. No, it was 7 because my parents were still married. My mom didn't go to Camp Goodbye. My mother went to prison for federal prison for 12 years. Well, she was supposed to do 12 years because she stole from the welfare. She added extra children she didn't have. It's like, oh, let's see, 1, 2, where's your other 4? She added 4 kids that she didn't have that weren't born. Oh, yeah. They used her as this is what happens when you steal from the government. You go to the federal prison. And it was supposed to be 12, but she did 10. And she had to, it was like, yeah. All right. In disguise. Oh, you're going to come back in disguise as what? Ooh, I love surprises that are good. Oh, I'll have another shot. These are just so. And come back. Yeah, I'll wait for you to come back and I'll finish it. Okay. I think pyramids are so amazing. Imagine if we had found a ley line in Pahrump and then go and build a pyramid on there and have free energy. How fun would that be? Free energy. Here's to free energy. Wear different outfits. Yeah, different outfits. That would have been cool. See, my mom, she unfortunately didn't have that kind of brain power. Yeah, by the time let's put it this way, I didn't know her until I was 18 because my dad wanted to keep her away from me because he was afraid she would steal my identity that she ended up doing anyway. Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, she pretty well went and it's a shame. Stay away from a lot of bad stuff all the time. She did pill popping and yeah, I think it really fucked her up. Excuse my language, but it really messed her up to the point where she was no longer my mom. When I seen her when I was 18, it was almost like she was the same woman. Really, it was. She just was. I think the only thing that prison did for 10 years, it taught her how to work hard. Really, it did. She did not like to work. Oh, no. Boy, prison made her work hard. So she was a hard worker. Sucked at being a mom. Really did. Couldn't cook worth a crap. Sucked at being a wife from what my dad said. I'm going with what my dad said because I wasn't married to her. I was just a kid. Just wasn't a good friend. She screwed all her friends over. So after a while, she had to get a new bunch and be real nice to them. Oh, yeah, I seen how it was. Real nice and sweet. And after about 3 months, yeah, the friendship usually started getting a little bit stalemated. Oh, yeah. By the time I was 8, I was telling people when she was conning them. So she quit taking me to her cons because I would tell them, she's conning you. Yeah. So I was hanging out with dad. We would go on Saturday. Our favorite shows were watching Super Chicken. Yeah. Super Chicken. And when he told me at first, I go, Dad, there is no show called Super Chicken. Yeah, there is. It's going to be on. I go, no, Dad, there's not going to be Super Chicken. Sure as shit is Shinola. There's a Super Chicken. Yeah. Hmm. I was like floored. In fact, my dad, for my one birthday, and I still have the CDs to it, I got a bunch of CDs of Super Chicken. That's what I got for my birthday. So I still got it. Yep. It was before I was born. So they were having the simulcast over in San Bernardino. It was like years afterwards, Super Chicken. It was on channel 50 or 56, something like that. It was pretty cool though. Every Sunday we'd watch Super Chicken, and then it would, yeah, Super Chicken was Super Chicken night. That's what we called it. We usually have chicken to eat to watch Super Chicken. That was our night to hang out. My brother, until my mom went to Camp Med. When she was at Camp Med for a while learning how to work, my brother would hang out with us, but for a while it was just my dad and me. We'd watch Super Chicken. My dad's a way better cook than my mom. Oh God. She just look at food and he'll go, "Oh, don't cook me. Don't touch me. You'll burn me." Yes. And he would sit there and sing the theme song all through the week. All through the week. And then he would say, Super Chicken's coming up. We would buy Jiffy Pop and go on the oven and cook our popcorn. It would pop up big. And then we'd sit and watch Super Chicken. That was our time together. That was our time until my brother came along. And then he came. It's when my mom was in Camp Med. Yeah. So here is to everyone here. I love all you guys. I really do. Just think, I will make lots of videos. I'm going to do yoga too. I'm going to go outside and go on my yoga mat and do yoga and show you guys all kinds of cool yoga moves and how to raise your vibration. But anyone, I don't want to get off subject, but I did. Uh, oh, cool. I can deal with awesome weather. I really can. I can deal with awesome weather. You know what I love though? Oh, these are two. You know why I bought it? Because it's two of my favorite favorites. It has Snickers and Twix. Oh, let me go and look at my TikTok. I got a lot of people saying all positive stuff about my videos, but you know what? I almost want to change my wig. I look like Weird Al's sister. I really do. Whew. It's like I could have been Weird Al's the other sister, the one that no one talks about, that special one. Yeah. Boy, we had a time last night. Okay, I am under here. Let me show everybody. I am under. I have 60 followers and I'm followers and following 85. That's what I'm under. at oh oh it's under I'm sorry, it's under Fran Pfeffenhart with Stefania Nagel. And I did that as a joke because when I was a kid, people would make fun of my name. They would get all jealous and they would be making fun. So I went home, I was crying, Grandma, you know what? They called me Stefunia, and I'm not Stefunia. I'm not Stefinia. I'm just so mad. I was mad, and my grandma goes, do you know, I knew a woman, a young lady. Her name was Fran. Okay. Yeah, that's easy to write. Fran. And she goes, and her last name was Pfaffenfart. I go, hold it. That's too funny. Faffenfart. Yeah, Faffenfart. I was laughing before I knew it. I forgot about all the people making fun of me. And my grandma and I had a good evening. She had a way of doing that. So I remembered Fran Pfaffenfart. Well, on my Facebook is a Fran Pfaffenfart. It's a fake person. I made it up so Natasha could play her games and get Fran Pfaffenfart to give her all her goodies and stuff. Uh, my grandma was that way. And she knew how I was. That's why I was like, when someone mispronounces my name, I just say, it's okay. Everyone does it. It's just, I say, if you want to know, it's pronounced Stefania, but that's a good way. I've had people come up with different ways of saying my name, and they're inventionable. Stefunia, Stefinia, Stefunia. And what was it? This one lady, I said, God dang, you put syllables that didn't even go with it, and it was like Stefunia. Yeah, I'm like, no, Stefania. It's Steph fun. This is how is you put Steph fun. Yeah, there. Easy. Steph, and you got a fun, and you got, yeah, Steph fun, yeah, Steph fun, yeah. That's how you do it. I love Twix. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. It's called having a good time. Woo! Having a good time. Woo! Woo. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Yeah. Aw. I had a close relationship with both my grandparents. When they got mad at each other was hilarious. I thought it was funny, but now I understand. I thought it was funny, but when you get mad at somebody, you don't want to talk to them. You know why? Sometimes you'll say something that's really bad and then you can't take it back because it's already been said, right? My grandpa will go, Seth, come here. You tell grandma this. So I go to grandma, you tell grandpa this. And after a while, I would have felt like, a pigeon bird going back and forth. But sooner or later, they'd make up. And I love those makeups. He'd bring her flowers or do something nice. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. I got to see a good relationship. Oh, peanut butter M&Ms. It is. My grandma would do that all the time. It was funnier when we were driving somewhere and me being the smart ass. Well, grandma's sitting back there. She's not, in the house. So you could tell it. I'm not talking to her. I will not talk to her. Grandma, I'd make something up. Grandpa's got gas and wants to stop over at this exit. Is that okay, Grandma? Yeah, that's fine. Let me tell you the hotel story that gets me laughing every time. Back in the day, you can put quarters in, and it was called Magic Fingers. We stopped at this motel. I get out of the shower, and the box springs. The whole bed is moving like it's dancing. I called my my grandfather to pull the plug. Oh God, it was funny. Can you imagine? Yeah, magic fingers. You put a quarter in, and it's supposed to, you know, it's supposed to massage you. There was a massaging bed. Well, I came out of the shower because my grandfather left about $5 quarters. My grandfather left a lot of quarters, so I get out and the bed's doing this. It's going down and up like this, like clapping its hands. And my brother's going, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It messed up on its own, I swear. I looked at him. And the bed's doing this. And I look at my grandfather and I go, he did it. He unplugs it. He goes, that's probably a malfunction. And my brother goes, he wouldn't sleep in that bed for nothing. I slept in just fine without my brother that evening. The bed's going, bloop, bloop. I'm like, wow. Imagine if we would have gotten on the video. That would have been cool. It would look like a taco opening up and closing. I can't get that head out of my head when I hear about magic fingers. Every so often, you will find an old one. Be careful in using it, and you can't unplug it, by the way. My grandfather did. I just remember oh my God, bum, bum, bum. Get out of the shower. And I'm with my towel going, oh my, that's a wow. Okay. And I look at my grandma and grandpa goes to rescue him. My grandma was like with me. We were laughing. My grandma was, if you want to know where I get my grandmother had taken my brother's socks and put it underneath his nose because he was a big bullshit artist. And my grandmother liked to, see what would happen. So she asked my brother what he dreamt about. He said, oh, I dreamt about your lovely roses, Grandma. And we looked at each other because we were putting his nasty stuff under his nose. Oh, the things. Yeah, my grandpa and grandma were amazing people. Oh God. My grandfather taught me to roller skate backwards and how to walk like I would always call like, thin lines and stuff like that. We used to play the thin line game, like walking tightrope and stuff. And he taught me how to do somersaults. Like I can do the cartwheel. My grandmother was amazing. She smelling me. I said to grandma, don't you dare do that to me. She goes, no, it's because he's a bullshit artist. She wanted to prove something to the point that he BS'd a lot of his shit. So I had an amazing childhood. I cannot complain. No, it wasn't always filled with love and joy, but my grandparents were the most amazing people that you would ever meet. My grandma was a short little lady. By the time I was 12, I overshadowed her. I was taller than her. Oh God. That's when I found out she had long arms and she'd grab your yeah, grandma. But she loved me. She'd say, "You're my little sunshine." She looked at Eric. Yeah. I got my eyes on you. You're my little sunshine. It was funny. Karen had actually seen what I always used to joke about. My grandma and Karen had come all the way from California to spend Christmas over in Michigan. They had to take the special Amtrak train because it was snowed in. They finally came into the track over in Ann Arbor, so we came and picked them up. When she finally got into the door, this is exactly what she said. "Oh, my Steffi, I missed my Steffi. Go get the bags. Go, Eric. Go get the bags. Oh, my Steffi." Yeah, my brother was not a nice person. And she knew it. She knew it from the get go. "Oh, he's a bad seed, Bob," she would say to my dad. "He's bad. You know that. You know she's bad. I mean, he's bad." And she would sit there, and that was their argument. My brother would hear these arguments with my grandmother saying, "Send him to military school." Yeah, my grandmother, who was a loving person to all her grandkids, told my dad to send, see, a little psychopath to, you know, little military school. He would have done fine. He should have been sent. My dad didn't. He sent him to one of those Jesus schools. Oh, it made him really messed up. He needed the military. He needed a little Jesus, a lot more military, and a lot more spankings because that kid got away with a lot of stuff. I didn't. I was the oldest, so I was my grandma's favorite in the family out of all my dad's kids. I what was it? One of my siblings said, "Stephanie Stefania walks on water." No, I don't. I use a board, and everyone thinks I'm walking on water. Then they would sit there and laugh. I had my younger siblings had a lot of my teachers. Mm. And my teachers would call me or get in contact with me and say, "Are they really your siblings?" I go, "Yeah, they're really, they're your siblings." Like he really couldn't believe it because of the fact they were totally different than me. They weren't like how I was. I go, "What do you mean?" Like I would come up with weird ideas. I said, "You like how I think? I think out of the box, and that's how I am." I like to do that because a lot of times that's the only way I can find answers, especially with what I'm dealing with now here at home. I have a great career. My home life, let's just say, it needs a lot of fixing that I'm going to do. So, as always, pray when you get, needful, because I definitely would like to see some happiness, more happiness at home. Oh, ding. Did you get that close, you burping spider? Get away. And I don't know how much I enjoy talking to you, John. So join me over in my other platform, and I got to take care of this one. I got to be paid. I'm an entertainer. I need to be paid for my things that happen, and I'm not getting paid. I'm getting zero money. I deserve better. I do. And I'm going to work harder to deserve better. And I am totally high and drunk. Woohoo! Here is to 2024 being finally rid of senior psychopath. Yay, me. Yes, I'll be looking at other platforms. It will give me time to go look at other platforms and do that, and I will be doing that. Not just Facebook, but it will be platforms under where I feel that I can make money. I'm thinking of if I can get enough funds together where I can start playing games. I would like to play games and actually kind of make fun of them and have fun, do one-liners and find things that I can make if I do a certain sequence of things where characters do crazy stuff and you get Easter eggs. I want to do that too. I want to play the games not to win. I want to play the games just for fun. You know what I miss? I really miss playing um with a game, with people's lives and stuff. I made me feel like God for that time. And when I got the money, where you get the unlimited amount of money, Rosemary, oh God. I remember decorating the outside of my house with a bunch of toilets. Oh, that was so fun. It was like a redneck fun thing. Toilets and outhouses. Oh, yay. I want to do Twitch, TikTok, and yeah, I'm going to do that. I already have a Twitch, but I don't have many people. I think I have 2 people on there. So if I do a short video, I will make an announcement when I'm on Twitch or any of my things to let everyone here know. Yeah, because I really do need to get more money into my pocket and I do need to be paid. I deserve that. I work hard. I entertain people. And if I'm entertaining, I deserve to be paid. That's how I feel. And it's not because I'm mad at you guys. I need to have it where people want to see more than me just talking. If I'm playing a game, and that's why I thought, wow, that Western game that hit my heart right. Mm. Oh, oh, John, it hit me good. I was so sad I couldn't afford to be able to play it. Yeah, that would have been fun to put out to play. It's not just views that get ads, but it also I can also take a picture of it and put it in a stamp how many views I need, and maybe you guys can all help me as am I my journey so I can get ads. I need help from all of you guys, and it would be wonderful because I really need to up my game so I can have a better amount of money because I deserve that. I really do. Everyone who's an tamer, tainer deserves to be paid. So, in dealing with my house, I'll make an announcement and I will tell everyone through my posts and stuff what's going on in the housing situation. If something happens, I become a millionaire and able to buy the darn ripping spiders. And I always hope so for the best because I always hope for the best for all my friends. And when they do well, I feel so happy for them. It's when they poop up and when I go on to California and they mess up and they hear it from me over and over again because I love them and I care about them. When they mess up, I'm like, really? So my next stint is in June and I'm excited as anything. I love my job. And when I seen all these people come out and they're like, I use this, my grandma, my mom, my family, and we use it for bug bites, and you're hearing this. Yes, that's what I'm dealing with. I want to deal with a better side of me. And what I was going to do is try to contact Better Me and say, look, I'm going to be doing yoga from your site. Can I mention you? Can I mention your site? And could you maybe want to, if I do well enough in mentioning your site, would you stand behind me? It's called Better Me app. Ah, well, I'll send hearts to you. Everyone deserves love. Love, love, love. It's okay. And I was thinking of dealing with, it's called a better you, a better you, how to make your life better. And, you know, just, and exercising, walking, positive places to be. I went and meditated over at Meadow, Ash Meadow, sorry. I meditated over at Ash Meadow, one of my favorite places. I want to go next weekend and go to Ash Meadow to my other favorite place. I have many places there because they have a like I've been here before and I love this place and I want to be there. And I feel a powerful place where I can re energize. And that's why I like going to Ash Meadows. After I go to the weed place, hopefully I got enough money. So, yeah, I love Ash Meadows. And just to sit there and take it all in and feel it. And you feel the water around there and you feel all the energy. It's beautiful. It's an oasis in the desert. I give so much money each year because I love that place. I really do. It's a magical place to me. The places that feel like home, my work feels like home. I go there. That's my second home. I got a lot of brothers there. Yeah, I do, you know, and I care about them. And I got sisters there, all sizes and colors. I got a lot of people I love. So that's my other home. My work is my home. Oh, sorry. Uh, dang, I gotta get the bottles. Oh, my work is my home. Sorry. I enjoy going there. I enjoy spreading happiness. My coworker, I talked about him in a positive way to Sean and my friend, and I said, he's a good worker. And I said, you know, there's certain people I enjoy working. He's a good worker. I enjoy working with them, like Sarah. There's some coworkers though, they're they're not good workers, but I won't talk about it. I stay in my lane and I drive it like this. Cheers to you. And here's to the new future of 2024 where I finally make money off of YouTube. Amen. God, it's almost the color of Mad Dog 2020. Sorry. Maybe that's why I don't like that color. I don't know. A long time ago, were snowed in. We couldn't even go on the slopes. That was really bad weather. And we couldn't travel. So we had 2 days where we watched HBO and hung out. And my dad, they ran out of his favorite stuff and the other stuff he said he'd rather drink Mad Dog 2020. So he brings home brings to the thing Mad Dog 2020. And my dad goes, oh, try some. So he pours a little in a little thimble and I try to go, ugh, Dad, you drink crap. Oh no, I'm not trying that stuff. No, I'm not old and hardy like you is what I used to say. My work is my home. Yeah. I keep one of my chargers there at all times, so I know I can have a charged phone, and I keep my speaker there so I can share with everybody, even when I'm not there. Oh, that's what I do. You're old and hardy. That's why. Oh, what are you thinking? I was like, I think 17 or I was 18, and my dad's like, "Well, you're an adult." And I'm like, "Ah, that stuff's swell." Ah. My dad would always say it's dog sweat. Yeah, when you get those I call it life suckers out. They come into the room is happy and working. When they come and walk in, they suck the life out of it. They put their own music that no one wants to listen to. They give their own attitude. No one wants to work with them because they get triggered out of everything they have, including if the person accidentally had gas. Yeah, I got blamed for over farting. Blame the parking space. It wasn't me. It was those. Oh, dang, they're gone now. I got blamed for things I didn't do. Yes, you're right. You are so right. You know what I'm talking about. You're on the same page. The reason why I can tell when our break is close to 2 hours is because I have to use the bathroom. SPD, silent but deadly. Silent but deadly. That was the day she's going, those outhouses are beginning to smell. And I'm like, with the biggest smile and my mask going, yeah, you can say that. No, those outhouses. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My grandparents didn't raise a dummy. Oh, no. My grandfather used to box when he was just married to my grandmother, and my grandmother made him quit. He taught me how to box. He says, "You know what boxing is? We're going to dance first." We're going to what? We're going to dance first. So I had to learn how to dance to box because that's how you do it. It's a dancing sequence. And then you knock their lights out, is what he told me. This is what you do. So he made a dummy up. It was a crude dummy just so I could knock its lights out. So if you hit it hard enough, the head would pop off. And I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. My grandfather taught me to fight. Yay, grandpa. My great grandfather was in vaudeville. He did all like tightrope walking and all kinds of crazy shit. That's where I get the daredevil in me. Like if there's a something up top that I can't get to, and if I can get through it on a bench or something, I'll climb up and get it. Try to climb down quickly. I did that in front of my coworkers. They were like, "You can do that?" And I go, "I could do yoga too." And I did this once at work. I was showing them I can take my leg. See, I do my own thing, but I do have to quickly use the bathroom, and I'll be right back because it's almost that 2 hour mark. I love the soap I use. It smells like lavender. So, oh, I need more water. There we go. Alkaline water this time. There we go. I said, man, those outhouses must be really smelling, and then did nothing. Oh, if I'm going to trigger somebody who I don't know I'm going to trigger, it's going to be something really stupid. Trust me. It's going to be me walking out, closing the door, and so I'm slamming it on her. And then the next week, she goes and literally slams it in my face. Forgive, forgive, forgive. So, well, John, it looks like it's just you and me. Wow. Here is to life, love and liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And Stanley, okay, and Stanley, here's to love, life, and the pursuit of happiness. I will keep you guys informed. If something really good happens, say I find my wow man and he wows me, I will announce that because I will want to show that off. Because anyone who wants to spend time with weirdo me, hey, come on in.
Yeah, I fixed that fan for you.
You fixed my fan, Debbie! Yay!
Because I didn't have any silicone lube to fix it, so now I do.
My son fixed my fan. He loves
Now
me.
my room smells like a silicone factory.
Well, so it smells like play toys. Big deal.
Well, and the fan might flick you in the face with a WD-40 though.
Lovely. I let it run outside a little bit.
No. You need to make your room smell good.
No, we're not gonna.
No, it's free. It's free. It's free for breeze.
Oh, John said, "Hey, son, hope you're enjoying your night." Devin, this is the voice of my son, Devin. Say hello.
Yes, hello.
He has a channel called
It's Hellscape.
It's Hellscape DMN, and that's my son's channel. Is it Hellscape? Hell, SC
It's It's
APE.
not Xscape. It's Scape, like RuneScape from like the old days of playing old video games.
Hellscape, is that how it's spelled? Can you see it? HELLSCA.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right, Hellscape. What?
Initials. My initials.
Oh, DMN. His middle initials from the Archangel Michael, and he's on TikTok.
I mean, technically, I'm on Twitch and TikTok, but I don't really use my Twitch too often. Though, if TikTok dies, which, if it does, it does. It doesn't. I'll probably be on Twitch.
I'm very proud.
Or Rumble, or there's another platform. There's Rumble, there's Kick, there's YouTube, there's TikTok, and Twitch. Yeah.
You should come to my work.
Why?
Because you can make good money.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't like. Yeah, I'm good.
Even burping spiders. Hey, you want to try some a fun beverage?
Is it disgusting?
Oh no, it's not.
I don't trust it. When you say it,
This one tastes better, I think.
It sounds like you don't like it.
No, I don't like it. I want you to try it.
It says 5% from juice.
You remember?
I've never seen a alcohol say 5% from juice. What's the other percent? I'll get fucked up. It's like we had 5% juice.
Let me get
Concentrates.
Oh, here's a shot glass. Here, Dev, try it.
I just want to smell it.
Oh, you want to smell it?
That is fruity. to some people at gay bar and say you're fruity.
God, thank God you take after my side of the family, the brains.
I know that would insult some people. I don't care.
My son fixed my fan, yay! I'm happy because this
There's
is
a lot of
like
things I don't say on my channel that I would like to say on my channel, like racist puffs.
we love Reese's Puffs.
Racist.
Reese's. You haven't bought any lately. Do you want me to buy some?
No, we have plenty of racist puffs.
Oh, good. I'm going to take some to work because I've been like craving some
Yeah, once you say racist instead of Reese's,
you can't.
No, it's and on top of that, you got racist, not sorry. So it's even. I actually want to make some custom T-shirts that say racist, not
They
not sorry.
are, yes.
Racist, not sorry, because it would be funny. But
yes,
now, back then, you could get with it. Nowadays, people are so upset about everything that it might be hard to pull off nowadays.
Nowadays, it wouldn't be good to pull off, but it is funny. We've been saying it for years.
If I could,
you've been saying it before Grandpa died, didn't you?
I don't know. I'm just saying it should have been. It would have been nice. It's kind of like how all celebrity or online celebrities, like you could get like I don't know if you know equals 3. That guy, he's dampened down his channel where he used to be like really negative and stuff, but now his channel's like a little bit nicer. But there's a reason why. It's because people get upset so easy nowadays.
Man, his channel was fucking cool.
I don't remember if you ever watched.
Yeah, I remember equals 3. Yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah. I remember equals 3. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was over 10 years ago. That to me, that was like when internet was actually enjoyable. Now it's kind of eh.
Yeah. Equals 3 was so. Oh man.
He still has his old videos on there. Surprisingly, none of them have been taken down because some of them are kind of controversial.
They are. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. How about this? On my birthday, I will go live. My birthday. Okay, let me put my.
Can't they hear you?
Yeah, they can hear me. Birthday. I'm putting when my birthday is April 14th. Oh, let me.
Oh, how's the internet since I reconfigured it?
Oh, it's much better. Oh my god.
The only difference is routing from router
next month.
So yeah, the internet's going from the router to a bridge. I mean, a router in bridge mode, and from that router, it's going to the bridges on the roof, and then from there it goes to my Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi here. Technically, it's another router in bridge mode.
Thank God I got a smart kid. Oh, he's so lovely, and he fixed my fan. No, I'm turning it on outside.
No. You need to turn it on here. You need to smell like silicone, like my room.
Nope. Mommy's special. I held you in my body for 9 months. It was hard enough.
Maybe you can put it in front of the heater. Maybe it'll catch fire.
No, it'll be outside. I'll plug it in outside. But thank you so much, Debbie. Oh my gosh.
You know the funny thing is, when I turned it on, the silicone, a drop of silicone flew into Rachel's eye.
Oh no! How's Rachel doing? It didn't hurt her eye.
No, it's silicone. Silicone's very safe.
Okay, all right.
I mean, to me, it's no different than probably throwing a contact lens in your eyeball.
Oh yeah.
In liquid form.
Yes, like rubber bullets, but better. The rubber bullets are very. They could hurt.
Well, the rubber bullets, you can put an eye out with that, or get really badly bruised. I've seen the bruises that those things produce.
Oh wow!
And sometimes, if shot close enough, you can probably break a rib. Which, once your rib's broken, you can't reconnect that. They just toss it to the side at that point. Like, and you can't reattach a rib. It's impossible.
Really?
No, that's one thing that if that breaks, it's gone.
Oh.
So don't break a rib.
Okay, Debbie.
Because all they'll do is just take it out of you, and there you go, fixed. Less protection now. I don't know if anyone on there on your channel watches Team Fortress. It's a video game, but there's these they make these funny video animation videos, and the guy accidentally removes a rib, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, they grow back," and then he's like, "They don't grow back." The doctor from Team Fortress.
Is that, yeah, Team Fortress? He was talking about Team Fortress about
The doctor. There's this one animation video these people make. I think it's this one video where he sticks like some horse heart or gorilla heart into the guy. But I guess he accidentally broke a rib, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, those grow back." And he's like whispering to the bird or something. They don't grow back.
That's evil. That's my kind of sense of humor. Yeah. I'm so thankful to have such a good kid. He fixed my fan. It's my favorite fan.
Hey, now you have a fan. Get it?
I got a fan. Here, I'll close the door. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm back. So, how is everyone doing? My son just took that thing with him. Fuck. I got this. He did. He walked off with it. I'll buy another one of the other ones. I didn't care for that one. My son, he's an amazing young man. And we have the same kind of like humor. So he would tell me, all right, they had Castlevania. All right. So he comes up to me, he goes, "You gotta watch this scene. It's from Castlevania." And it was a mock-up Castlevania. And what it was is farts. And he had eaten all this nasty stuff. And he was farting on his father. And it was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. Oh my God. I'm like, God, that's funny. Because, I played Castlevania. I love that game. Of course, if they would have had a farting thing where you can blow some vampires face off with their ass, it would have been way better. I would have been really into it. So my son shows me that, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so funny. No one else got it. My daughter, my other person in my life, and I'm like, well, shit, that's funny. Is why we're all laughing. So yeah. I played Castlevania. That was one of my favorite ones. Because back in the day, when we got it, my son was real young, and I would think that would be my son when he's older. Oh, no, no, my son would be the nerd boy. He's my nerd. He's exactly like me. Oh God, let the nerds rule. I think one of my favorite movies is the Nerds movie because it shows people standing up and being who they are. They're realizing they're not going to be normal. They might as well just be who they are, which is what nerds and which is what smart and doing things thinking out of the box. And I love that movie. It's weird. Oh, I don't got to plug in. Oh, there we go. I'm getting kind of cold. I have a good. I told my son I would like to have him to be near me because I think that senior psychopaths is just way too negative, and I would give him like his own, you know. I'm afraid to be alone. That's why. He helps take care of things, and that's the reason why. And I've always taken care of him. When I had a choice of either taking a 10-year sentence in a prison or being away from my son, who I could not stand not bring up with me, I went and didn't take the 10-year sentence. It took a longer sentence. I earned half the other Jeep that I didn't pay for. Trust me. Blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, and tears. And that's how I look at it. I worked hard. And certain things you just can't fix. And you have to move on. They don't want to help themselves. They don't want help from you. You got to move on. And that's what I did. So amen to me and anyone else in this world and who's reading this and seeing this right now in the future and saying, I don't know what to do. If you have it in your heart and you want to leave somebody and it's taken time, talk to your friends, make a plan, and get out of that bad relationship. You don't deserve to be in a bad relationship. You deserve to be happy, whoever you are. Amen to that. And that's how I feel. If you're in a bad relationship, do what you can to get out of that and move on. Forgive them because sometimes they're just there to teach us a lesson so we learn. We're souls in our human bodies, but we're here to learn. And if it's learning, some people teach us. I'm done with my lesson. It's been a long lesson, and I'm hoping for the best. Come on in.
I figured out a way to make it taste better.
Well, oh, cool.
You just mix it with Snapple apple.
Oh, then give me some.
I don't know. There's 2 shots in this, so.
Oh, 2 shots.
Wait, you want me to like pour this in something?
Yeah.
So that's you're nowhere near a shot, obviously.
It's pretty good. Well, you want to bring back? Where did you put the other? Did you take it with you?
It's in my room now.
Oh, well, you can keep it. I'll go buy
No, I
another.
found a way to make it taste good. Snapple apple.
Thank you.
That's the only way it could be ever stomachable. It had a weird, but it tastes like medicine at the end.
It tasted like Mad Dog 2020.
No, it tastes like medicine. Have you tasted like cough, like when you take like cough syrup and it tastes like you get the berry flavored cough syrup?
Yeah.
It tastes like that.
That's it. There you go.
It's not good, but with Snapple apple, it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Oh, the burping spiders are back.
But yeah, no. If you're gonna buy that, mix it with Snapple apple. That thing tasted like blue. It tastes like the berry. It tastes like berry. Berry. Medicine, cough syrup, whatever.
Yeah.
Tastes like berry flavored NyQuil. There you go.
Mad Dog 2020 is what it tastes like.
Anyway.
Okay, Devin. I'll see you tomorrow. I want to pick up the coffee table so I can get my jacket. All right. Yeah, I'm getting my varsity jacket. I want that back. Oh, I'll close it. I got it. sure it's plugged in. God, that's what happened last time the plug came off. All right. So, well, you heard it from him because I was like, oh boy, that stuff's like. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really need to get more of this. Oh, this is the last of it. Here's to all the people who have supported me and showed love for me and for many more years. So trust me, I will go live for like Christmas and stuff like that, but for special announcements, I'll do that too. So hopefully I find my wow man and I'm wowed. And I'm hoping for the best. I'm moving forward and trying my hardest to do the best I can because I now need a wonderful home life. That's what I'm striving for. I'm striving for the better home life, and I know I'll get it. And I took a whole bunch of these, and we left it at our first house because it has an aftertaste. Yeah, but it's 20 grams of protein. Go figure. I'm going to miss you guys for a bit, but trust me, I know that with all you sharing, and I will be keeping you updated because I get bored quickly. That's why I would go ahead and get in trouble as a child. Yeah. By the time I was 8, no babysitter would watch me, kid you not. Even in San Bernardino, they heard of the Stefania. I was called Houdini. I didn't even know what Houdini was until I got older. I go, ah, that's Houdini. Yeah, I was good. I was anybody who was a seasoned babysitter who would go, oh shit, that one I don't know about. Let's see if I can do that. They dared me. That was a big thing. Oh boy. Thank God no one at work knows that if you dare me enough, I'll probably do it. But I'm not going to say nothing. I keep my mouth shut on that one. Woo-wee. Could you imagine if they knew? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was a bad girl in karate. I was always stuck doing sit-ups or doing, you know, yeah. Sensei, I thought would kill me by the time I was, back then everyone had Slurpee glasses with Bruce Lee on it, and they all wanted to be Bruce Lee. I told this one kid, "You're way too tall to be Bruce Lee. You're more like yeah, basketball Bruce Lee." And then later on, when my dad took me where I used to do my karate stuff, we went to this Chinese restaurant, and not even so many hours later, I got sick at work from eating the food. The it was closed down that week. Oh God, could you imagine? I was the only one. Well, I'm going to try this. I remember that. My dad said, "God dang, the lights aren't that light." We figured out that there was maybe some roaches there, but I don't know. I got sick, and they closed the restaurant down. So this is my last hurrah for a while. I am going to try to get monetized so I can do, have commercials on here. I really would like to do that. I'm going to be on TikTok and I'll give you all the information. I put it up on the side, but I'll put it down below too. I'm under. Oh, I have a different mic at in my other room that I used to use. I just plug it in on the side. My son's adjusted it, so I got that. I usually go with what my son suggests, so I had the money then. Now I'm a broke bitch. I'm working hard and trying to get my shit all right. Well, I hope so. We have been talking about mainly me, and my son's been popping in and out. But we had internet issues yesterday. It was horrible. I had no music to play. Do you know what I do with no music? I die. I got to have my music, something. And I had nothing but Stephen King. But that was okay. I like reading Stephen King. I'm reading Billy Summers, so I'm almost done with it. I read Stephen King's wife, Tabitha King. Oh gosh, she writes some racy shit. Ooh, it's good stuff. I need to read more of Tabitha King. Uh, oh dang, those burping spiders are out again. Oh, I'm going to have to get Orkin on that. Hmm. Do you know what I did? I went and made a bet with one of Christina's friends. He was a guy. He was a good looking guy. All right. I made a bet that I can go with electronic whoopee cushion and act like I fart and shit my pants, and people would be more concerned about me than him. He looked at me and said, "No way." I go, "Oh, yeah. They'll look at you like you shit your pants and your mama didn't teach you right. Oh, come on." So we went back then. Super Kmart was open in Dearborn. Greatest place to start it off because it was so big and so many people went there. So he went off first. He went by an old lady and I pumped it a couple times. She acted like he had the plague. Oh my God. Walked away 4 feet, the whole 9 yards. Other people did the same thing. And one guy said, "Look, dude, you need to keep it down." The electronic whoopee cushion was great. So after a while, it was my turn. I went out and people were giving me antacids and doing all nice things to me and doing, "Oh, you poor thing, your stomach must be bothering you." I made my point correct. Pretty girls can fart anywhere and just blame their stomach. But that was back then. It could have changed now where it's more of an even scale. I almost want to try that again with someone else, but I don't know. You know, do the whoopee cushion thing. That was so fun. Oh my God, I had so much fun. Oh. So I want to wish everyone a bright April. That's my birthday month, April 14th. I'm a tax baby. That's what my dad used to call me. So we have, let's see, past lives and pyramids. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, I'm glad it's popping. Spelled that wrong. Oh boy. Ah, busted speaker. Ah, damn. You had me going. Ah, life goes on. Donate some money. Maybe I can. Well, I do have a second computer like this. Yep. I got to get it fixed. And this one needs to be refurbished a little bit, cleaned and. Here's to all my nerds out there who are good looking, smart. Here's to you. Revenge of the Nerds. I love that movie. Dun 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 dun. Oh, these are. Trust me, I'll make it into work. Watch. I'm going to set my alarm. Set my alarm to 5:15 a.m.
It's turned on.
There you go. I always say, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, it isn't slurred. It is kind of. Oh. I'm drinking water too. It helps. Oh, what am I? Oh, yeah. My blow up guy voice. He's in my other room. He's tied up. He likes it that way. No, Alexa isn't a guy. I don't have Alexa on here. But you know what? I think I should get Alexa back in. You see, what'd you say, you burping spiders? I have an Alexa in my other room that has. You see, I like the This is my sock. I like the little green guy. I have that as a cradle for my Alexa unit that my son got me. So I'm going to bring it in here, and I'll have Alexa in here, and oh, look like a a little green guy. Oh, look like an alien. Oh my shit! I might not want to get undressed in front of him. feel a little shy. Not want to get undressed. I don't want to get in. Collection will want me. We knew that my body will not last that. It will go, oh my God. What is that? Oh, is, let's see what I can get with just my bare hands. Oh, it's a Snickers. You know what a Chinese Alexa would be? So, what's the weather going to be like? You go look outside. You go look outside, you dumbass. Go look outside. Come on. Oh, shoot. I'm probably going to get in trouble. And then the German will be, Was ist los? Don't you know? You feel it. You know it. You know what the weather is. No, I don't. That's why I'm fucking asking you. And then you got the California Alexa. Hey Alexa, how's the weather? Bro, man, it's like sunny and 76. I know. I always think the people and the IE people too, because I don't care what they say. I think they're sanctioned. I think that they can think for themselves. They just help us. Ah, Coco there, sitting there on the desk having fun. Jeez, Coco. Well, I'm going to go to bed. I will see you when something really good happens to me. So I love you guys. I will keep you. I will have my little videos and stuff. So have a good week. You know Monday is going to be great. And remember, keep love in your heart.